I have no clue what I'm doing or what I'm going to record today. Welcome to the vlog. I could always just resort to filming animals, right? Jonah, say hi. Say hi. You want to roll? Do a roll for me. Roll. If I lay down, will you roll? What will you do? If I drop this camera, it'll knock me out, or the cat. You wanna go outside? Come on, let's go outside. Let's go outside. What's going on out here? Our job's done, Bubba. Let's go home. We just got dinner. We ordered some Chinese food. It's right here. Chinese food is my weakness. Guys, I just found a whole bunch of cool stuff in my drawers I haven't looked at in years. I found this lock here. This was my lock when I was a freshman for my gym class. And I remember a couple years ago, I found it a couple years ago. I was shocked that I was able to actually open it. So I tried again right now and I can't do it. I can't unlock this guy. So I'm gonna constantly be trying to unlock this guy until I find the code. I will let you guys know when I actually unlock it, just because it's something I have to do. I also found something pretty cool. You wanna see what it is? Bam! This gun, this airsoft gun. We used it in a couple of our videos for Crumb Films. It's basically, it's a really terrible airsoft gun, but I bought it just for its look, for a little prop for our videos. I think it looks pretty cool. Does this look 3D right now? This is a real interesting vlog right now. Airsoft guns and locks. What else do I have in my drawers? Hold on. Let's see what I can find. Enough with drawer time. It's time for story time. I'm gonna start a new segment in these vlogs called Story Time with Scott. I have a plethora of stories that I need to tell you guys. Let's start back a few years ago. Let's see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, almost, I would say 4 years ago. I was a junior in high school. First day of school, junior year. Alright? Picture me back then. Picture me when I'm 16, I don't know, 16 or 17. Picture me 3 or 4 years ago. Younger and chubbier. First day of school, junior year. 16 years old, I remember exactly what I was wearing. I was wearing a purple Vans shirt. I have literally all my shirts are almost Vans shirts. If you're hearing this, Vans, I'm open to any sponsorship you guys might want to offer me. Back to the story. First day of junior year, 16 years old, a little shorter, a little chubbier. I was wearing a purple Vans shirt with black writing and black Dickies. I only wear Dickie shorts. That's usually what I wear. So I'm walking into my first period class, which is English. First minute of the class, I'm walking in, you know, first day of school, everyone's all like, I don't know who I'm gonna sit next to, who do I talk to, I don't know what's going on. You hope you recognize like at least one person in that class where you're like, alright, I'm gonna sit right there because I kinda know that person. They might be cool later on, I don't know, but we'll see. So I'm walking in my class, I sit down in my chair. This is first period English class with Miss Robbins. Miss Robbins, remember that name. I sit down, I sit next to Mayella, who you saw yesterday in the vlog, which is Bailey's girlfriend. I sat down next to her. This is years ago. None of that even happened. I sit down, and the teacher says, all right, everyone, How's it going? Welcome to the new year. I'm Miss Robbins. You're gonna have a great time in English. Everything's gonna be awesome. She didn't sound like that. She tells us to pull out a notebook and a pencil. Okay, so I'm like, all right, that's simple enough. I mean, I can do that. I'm bending down to just, get my notebook and pencil. I go in here. I grab my pencil. So as I'm still looking down, I see a little bloop, a little red drop up here right on my hand. That's funny. What is that? I don't know what that is. No, it's all good. I don't know what that is. It's just blood or something. In less than 1 second, the river of blood just pours out of my nose, all over the floor of my hand. My nose is just gushing instantly. So I was like, oh no, not in the first period of the first day of class. In less than 5 minutes into the very first period of the very first class of the very first day of school. I was like, oh no, this can't be happening. There's blood coming all over. I don't know how to properly stop my nose from bleeding. So I'm like, oh, what do I do? It wasn't just a little bit of blood. There was a ton of blood. So there's blood everywhere. Blood is coming out of my nose. And I'm like, oh shoot. And this is the first day of class. I didn't want to be that one kid who just like everyone knows and just sees as like the bloody nose kid. So I was like, oh God. Like, what do I do here? So I stand up. I go to the back of the class with my nose plugged like this. I go to the back of the class. She's behind us. We're in front of her. She was behind us. It was just kind of a weird situation. I don't know. She liked the classroom that way. So I walked to her desk. Luckily, everyone was still facing forward. I walked to her desk. Before I said anything, she was like, oh my gosh, your nose is bleeding. I'm like, yeah, I know. She's like, do you need a tissue? I'm like, hey, yeah, I need a tissue. Yeah, I need a tissue. There's blood everywhere. And then she looks around. She's like, oh, we got no tissues. I'm sorry. I was like, are you kidding me? The very first day of school, you think the school would have provided just like a simple box of tissues in the classroom, but there's no tissues, none. So she's like, you're gonna have to go to the nurse's office. So I took the walk of shame. Everyone in the classroom heard that conversation and watched me go out of the classroom, through the door. So I walk over to the nurse's station. I'm just ashamed right now. I'm like, great, the first day of class. I was disappointed. I was ashamed. I was like, great, my nose failed me. I walk to the nurse's station. She's not there. The assistant to the nurse is there. I don't know where the nurse was. She was doing something, but you think she would be there on the first day of school, but she's not. I sit down and the lady's like, all right, lean back, plug your nose in, lean your head back. So I did. She hands me some Kleenex. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I'll shove it up my nose, stop the bleeding. About 30 minutes go by, and my nose still would not stop bleeding. It wouldn't stop bleeding the whole entire time. At this point, I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I was scared for my life. I'm like, I'm gonna bleed out to death just through my nose. The first period goes by. I missed my whole first period. I'm sitting in the nurse's office. Blood is still coming out of my nose. Eventually, about 45 minutes in, I just pull my Kleenex out and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna deal with it. There wasn't that much blood at that point. It was just a little bit red, a little bit of blood was coming out, just a tiny bit. It wasn't gushing like it was in the beginning. So I just figured I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna miss another class. So I get to my second period and people are staring at me because I have that blood ring around my nose, you know? Once you have a bloody nose, you kind of get that little blood ring. After that day, I went to the doctor and I got my nose cauterized to stop my nose from bleeding anymore. And it didn't work. I would literally get bloody noses in the same nostril almost every day. So I had to get it cauterized again by another doctor. Eventually my nose stopped bleeding. I don't get bloody noses anymore, but I still have to use this special spray in my nose every single day to prevent any more bloody noses. So yes, that was the bloody nose story. Bloody nose on the first day of my junior year. It was no fun. Hopefully you guys like that new segment, Story Time with Scott. I don't know, I got plenty more stories. More interesting than that one. That was just the very first one. Hopefully you liked it. That's where I'm going to end the vlog today, guys. I'm going to go try to unlock this lock. I'm going to go play with this airsoft gun because it's really cool. Maybe it made your day a little bit better. I don't know. All I know is I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.